Okay, clinicians, this is just for you today, on coaches, by the way. We're going over corrections to the hand portion of the high oblique sit if you've been using it. Now, one of the problems which I mentioned in the first video, the full-length video, is that we have people that get very slack in the hand here. And if you can see my hand, I'm going to get real loose with it. You're going to see there's a gap right here. There's this. The fingers are kind of pinching in like that. We want to stick this thing really firm to the ground. So a couple cues I like to use is, number one, push the ground away. And the reason why I like this is because if you notice my shoulder, as a reflection, it's starting to get into a better position. All right. Also the rib cage, if we show this right here I'm slacking, I'm just kind of waiting. And some people have pain in this position, like my back hurts in this position. Well, push the hand. Hey, it went away. Cool. All right, let's drive these things into the ground. I want you to blanch all the fingers, drive, and you're going to find out this is a really good point to fulcrum off of for that leaning aspect, crushing the nut, or also tell me a secret. So use that hand contact. Watch people's hands. Watch their contact points, because there's no way they can move. I can't move into that position well if my hand's not contact, period. So hand contacts, shin contacts, and oftentimes foot contacts on people's movements are really important. Also too, one last thing, and since this is a more clinician and trainer based, is to consider this. We have the hands and the feet, tongue, lips, not that we're going to use tongue, lips, the hands and the feet, they have a ton of afferent receptors, a ton, okay? Your body, your brain gets to understand where it's at in space because there's all these receptors here. So use them. Use your hand receptors, focus on your contact points, and get your brain to work so you can provide proper stabilization for good mobility. Now, if you guys like this video, feel free to share with your patients, please. Or actually, this might be a little bit complicated topic. Share with some other friends. Last thing is actually, please go to like this video, share it, and go to the podcast. I've made some complex topics. We have some amazing people coming on the podcast this next year, which are people that I've really learned a lot from. In case you have wondered where I learned some of my stuff, it's a lot of people like this. So you get to be right on the conversation with me, with them directly. And also too, I do have some places on there, some podcasts that are specifically catered to common questions that we get as clinicians. Are you, what is the core for? What is a joint? What is the cartilage? What's the healing time of an injury? Things like that. So if you resonate and jive well with what I'm talking about and the way I practice, those are probably going to be really useful to you. So you won't have to have long-winded conversations between patients about topics that they can easily listen to on this podcast. So share with those patients. Talk to you guys next time.